Morning, and welcome to your weekly message from First Congregational Church, Milford, New Hampshire. I'm your pastor, Al Hoyt. Today is Thursday, June 30th. My, how time flies. So if you're one of those who's been worshiping live stream with us from home, you can come in today from 9:30 to 1:30 and tomorrow from 9:30 to 1:30 to pick up your communion elements. You don't have to use our communion elements, of course. You can always just get some bread and some juice and celebrate yourself. But for those of you who pick them up, you're more than welcome to come in. Let us know a little in advance and we'll have them all bagged and ready for you. Monday, the 4th of July, Independence Day. The office will be closed, of course. Wednesday, July 6th, from 8:30 to 4:30 p.m., the Silver Lining Circus Camp will be setting up on the front lawn and in the parish house. On Thursday, the 7th of July, from 8:30 to 4:30, the Silver Lining Circus Camp will be setting up. From 9:30 to 12 o'clock, the Garden Friends will be meeting. Now, the Silver Lining Circus Camp this year is going to be setting up 2 tents on the front lawn. Jackie, the woman who runs the camp, has got the approval from the trustees. She's done everything exactly right. She's notified the town. She's got notified DigSafe to make sure there's no danger when they drive the stakes in for the tents. So she's doing a really good job, and we appreciate it. She says we're welcome to use the tent for coffee hour or anything like that during the course of worship. Effective starting this week, our worship will be going outdoors, weather permitting. It promises to be pretty good, and it'll stay that way for most of the summer. On Friday, the 8th of July, the Silver Lining Circus Camp will be setting up from 8:30 to 4:30. Next Sunday, again, we will be in person. I'm looking for readers for the entire month of August. I'll be sending out an email, of course, but if you're interested, give it a shot. This is a great time for high school kids and college kids who are home for the summer to sign up and be readers for us. This is a great time for people who haven't usually done the reading to come down and give it a try. We'll be outdoors. It's a little less formal than inside the church, so I hope you'll consider it and volunteer to be a reader. On August 7th will be our trip to the Silver Knights. The game starts at 3 o'clock. I suggest we meet at the church here at 1:45, and we can either drive in a caravan or we can carpool, whatever works the best. If you're one of those who signed up for the game, there are 19 people who've signed up. You can pay me directly. I've already paid for the reservation, so we've already got the stadium. And so just pay me directly, $25 per ticket. And that includes food, drink, and the private box. So there's still room for 6 more people. And I'll remind people of that several more times this month, that there's room for 6 more to come. So I assume most of you know that after George Murphy's funeral last week, Ben McGew had a health problem, and he's been at CMC ever since. I'll be visiting him later today to see how he and Kathy are doing. But keep Ben and Kathy and the whole family in your prayers. It has been a difficult time for them this last couple of weeks. We're into the summertime. Things are slowing down. I'm spending some more time researching the church records. Right now, I'm trying to research the deed of the church. I've heard some interesting things about the deed, and the fact that, the deed specifies that alcohol is not allowed in the parish house at all. And I find that kind of curious to be attached to a deed. I would think more of the church records, maybe the records of the society, but I'm looking at that now and trying to research that. It's slow because of the type of writing it is. All of those records are handwritten in a ledger in a very fine and very elaborate script, which can sometimes be very difficult to decipher. So I enjoy doing that. and I enjoy learning about the history of the church. And during the course of the summer, you will be getting emails from me, and you will be hearing in these messages about some of the things that I'm discovering in these records. It is a remarkable resource for our church that we have the original historical records from the church going all the way back to its founding in 1788. We have the handwritten clerk's records written by people such as Humphrey Moore and other pastors and other clerks and officers of the church over the centuries. And we have the handwritten records of the society, which formed in 1832, I believe it was, that formed there and became the church organization, was the First Congregational Society of Milford. And so that just adds to the glorious history that we have. But I have all those records on it. They're here in my office in a fireproof safe that anyone's welcome to come and look at. But as we go forward during the course of the summer, I'll be keeping people posted on that. I like to sit outside in the gardens during the day, especially when I'm thinking or reading for sermons and things like that. It's a great place to be. But you can't do that with these old records. We can't expose them to a lot of sunlight. We can't expose them to a lot of things. These are very old, very, very. They're not super brittle, but you have to take good care of them and keep them protected from sunlight. So it's an exciting time for me. Coming up on our vacation, Verna and I will be on vacation from August 1st to the 21st. We're going to be doing some traveling. We'll be doing some boating around New Hampshire. We'll be doing some traveling. We're going down to Pennsylvania, to Gettysburg, to tour the Gettysburg battlefield. We have a grandson is due right around that time, so we're going to be very cautious about what we plan on doing and what we don't plan on doing, because we're going to need to go to Connecticut and see the new grandson as soon as possible. We also might take a side trip over to Antietam in Maryland and visit that battlefield as well. I enjoy going to those places knowing that my relatives actually served in these battles in the Civil War that were pivotal to the Civil War. So, but we'll be doing a lot of that. I'll be doing a lot of reading as usual, recreational reading, I might add. And I hope that you have an opportunity this summer to do things that you enjoy, to do things that you find relaxing and refreshing. Because that's what vacations are for. That's what this time of year is best for, is to refresh and renew and relax and not feel some of the pressure that you feel on all these things. It's not accidental that all of the groups that most people belong to do something right around June to kind of celebrate the successful season we've had, and to stop and take a breath and relax for a while. So I hope you get an opportunity to do that. I hope you get some time to spend some time relaxing and reconnecting with yourself with God. And I think that's an important part of vacation. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. So, summer begins, and I hope that you get as much time to enjoy as you need. And I hope to see you all soon. And until I see you again, take good care of yourself. Take good care of each other. And God bless.